War Drum Bat Reps, the sounds of war. Welcome to War Drum Bat Reps. We've got a treat for you today. We've got some Ad Mech versus some Orks. It promises carnage. 1000 points of Tempest of War. Duncan's running Orks. I'm running Ad Mech.
I need to find more things to run because I seem to have fallen into a pattern.
Yeah, well, I mean, you've got something on the table. We'll keep it quiet. Won't tell you what it is. But he does have something on the table that's coming up soon. So do I, but more on that later. The Ad Mech I'm running today is borrowed from a good friend of mine, Joe March, who's off defending our country in the Navy. Enough said about that. But yeah, he was kind enough to leave his Ad Mech in my careful hands, so we'll be running those today. 1000 points, Tempest of War. We'll see you for the lists in a minute. Here is our 1000 points of Adeptus Mechanicus, running Forge World Mars today. The squad is led by a Tech Priest Dominus and a Tech Priest Ingensier. Tech Priest Dominus is the Warlord. He has got the Warlord trait Necromechanic, allowing them to give 3 wounds back instead of D3. He's also got the Relic Remnant of the Technomartyr, which does some fun things in the command phase. He's also armed with a Volkite Blaster. We've got 2 squads of Catphron Breachers, one with Plasma, one with Grav. We've got a squad of Scutari Rangers. We've got our heavy support choices, which are 2 Honored Dragoon Crawlers, one with Neutron Laser and one with Icarus Ray. And we've got a pair of robots. And that is our 1000 points of Adeptus Mechanicus for World Mars.
So, we've got 1000 points of Goths today, Gazgul being his Gazgully self, Makari in a nice little set of armour that Ross made. Nothing special there, no extra warlord traits or such. Jets decked out as per usual, everything's pretty standard. 3 squads of boys, these ones are mad boys, which I'll have to try and remember. 2 squads of storm boys, 2 mech guns and a squad of grots.
And here we have today's battlefields. A small industrial planet, no doubt, has seen better days. The forces of the Orks. Orks looking for some shiny gubbins, and the Ad Mech trying to get them to go away. You see our sandbag terrain there dotted around. That is from March of War. Check out his link down below. And the game mat is brought to you by gamemat.eu. Also, their link is down below, and use our code for 10% off at checkout. Today's Tempest of War cards. So for deployment, we've got the Crucible of Battle. That'll be interesting.
God.
The primary mission is Direct Assault. That's what that does. You can pause to check it. We shall look at it through the battle. And the twist is Warp Lightning Storms. Each mission at the start of the psychic phase, each player must roll a d6 on each of their units within range of one or more objective marker. On a 1, that unit suffers a mortal wound.
Sweet Jesus.
Excellent. Booby-trapped objective markers. That's what we want.
Oh, God.
Anyway, we'll see you for the roll-off. And we are deployed. We have the forces of the Orks along this.
If you will.
Yes. Along this side, we have 1 squad of Storm Boys in reserve, and the Ad Mech have lined up like this. Nothing in reserve, because why would we?
All ready to start gunlining me.
And time for the roll-off, the most important part. Best of luck, sir.
Likewise.
Well, we both rolled 1. Excellent, let's go again.
I had a heart attack there.
Ah.
Well,
Five-
that's just...
5 to 3.
That's just sad.
Well, we're back for Ad Mech turn 1. My cards for turn 1. Attempting target. Duncan, would you like to select one of the ones in no man's land that I have to get to? It'd be
sure.
That one.
That one.
That one? Cool. The one up on top of the platform. Sweet. My next one, defend Stronghold. Let's basically keep a hold of the one that's in my own deployment zone. I can do that. And extend battle lines. That's hold one in my deployment zone and the one in no man's land. I can't get to either of them anytime soon, so I won't be doing that one. But I will keep it, because it would affect tempting target as well. So, yeah, that's fine. Be back to my turn 1 movement. In my command phase, I have gone for the Canticle Shroud Sam, which will last all battle round, giving us light cover. I am going to go for the Protector Imperative onto the Onager, giving it an improved ballistic skill of +1. Also, the abilities on my Warlord, because of his relic, the Remnant of the Techno Martyr. He picks a core unit within 3. So he's going to pick the Servitors in front, and they ignore all modifiers to their ballistic skill for this turn. And his Genitor ability, the initial ability, basically on this squad here, any unmodified 6s to hit automatically win the target. And that's it for my command phase. After movement, the Adeptus Mechanicus look like this. The robots have marched forwards. The Cataphrone Breachers on that side have moved up, but everybody else sat still. And we'll get to the shooting phase.
Ooh, for that.
Actually, we need to do the psychic phase, because we are both within range, and because of that really interesting twist. So I'll roll for my one. It is not a 1, so I don't take a mortal wound.
It's for every unit you have.
I only have.
Where you only have 1?
Only have 1 within the range.
Cool. I have 3.
Fair.
For my mech gun.
It's a 1.
Shite. For my grots. Come on!
It's another 1.
For my boys. Thank God. That's just...
I do have my other priest as well, so I'll roll for him. I don't take a wound. That's fine. The Onager would be in range as well, so I will roll for the Onager. I don't take a wound either. So that's everybody rolled. Sad times, Duncan. But it's only a couple of mortal wounds. It's fine. Starting my shooting phase. I'm going with these guys here. Shooting into the boys over there. So we've got 8 normal guys with galvanic rifles. So that's 16 shots. Hitting on 4s. My bad, 3s. Still not a great roll. But yeah. So that many. These are strength 4, toughness 5. So 5s. For 3 at -1.
3 at -1 into the boys, yeah?
Yep.
Cool, that's 3 going straight through. They are within 3 of Makari, so 3 6 up wound drugs.
Okay.
2 off die.
Cool. 2 dead.
That's these ones,
Yeah. The Plasmic Calvaire in its non-supercharged form, hitting on 3s, 2 hits. Strength 7, wounded on 3s for 2 wounds at -3.
Same boys?
Yep, just
Cool.
1 damage each, so
Each.
2 6 up
Wound
wound
drugs.
drugs, 2 more dead. And then the arc rifle hitting on a 3, fails to hit. That's it for the Rangers. The first squad of Cratphon Breachers with the Plasma Culverins are going to fire into the Storm Boys over there, so they're D6 shots apiece. Not supercharging, so they get 11 shots, because that seems reasonable and well balanced and not unfair.
As all things should be.
Yes, for a troop unit. These, however, are hitting on 4s. It's a lot of 4s.
Yes, yes it is.
They ignore any things to their ballistic skill because of the Remnant of Technomancer, so they move, but they don't get any effect because of it. These will be wounded on 3s. For 3 of.
3, is they strength 6?
Strength 7.
Jesus, okay.
-3.
Okay, that's 3 dead.
Cool. I will not CP another one to try and kill one, but that's it for those Cataphrone Breachers. the second squad of Cataphrone Breachers now, going into those poor unsuspecting boys over there who just turned around the corner and went, oh no! That's 15 shots coming in from them. Hitting on 4s. It's quite a substantial amount of hits. These are strength 5, so winded on 4s. For 5 of at -3.
Which squad is it at?
Yeah, the boys that shot at already. Yeah.
Okay, so same wound shrugs. Is it 1 damage apiece, yeah?
Yeah, 1 damage apiece. 5 of.
6s, 4 die.
4 die.
These ones there.
Yep. That's it for those breachers. Castellan robots are going to fire everything they've got into the mech guns because they want to kill the mech gun. So that's from their blasters. They're getting 12 shots, hitting on 4s. For a substantial amount of 4s. These are strength 6, their toughness on the
5 on the mech guns, yeah.
So 3s for 7 at -2.
7 at -2 takes us up to a nope.
Takes you up to a nope, that's 7 damage.
7 damage, that cores it.
Cool. It
No
does not
explosion.
explode. And the rest of the weapons on the Castellan robots are wasted. Onager Dunecrawler with neutron laser now. He is going to fire his Cognis Stubber. He's going to fire his Cognis Stubber up into the other mech gun. And he's going to fire his neutron laser into the Daka Jet. He would be hitting on 2s normally. He is with the Cognis Stubber. But with his neuron laser, because it's firing at the flyer, will be -1 to hit. So it's back to its normal 3 up. So the neuron laser hitting on a 3. Hits. It is strength 12. So wounding on a 3.
2s.
On a 2. Oh, they tough to 6. Oh, wounding on a 2. It wounds. That is,
That's more than a 2.
that is -4.
-4, no save.
D3 plus 3 damage for 4 damage.
4 damage.
It's Cognis Stubber into the mech gun. This will be on 2s. Failing 1 of. And then it's strength 4, so 5s. Nothing on the Cognis Stubber. And that's it for that Dunecrawler. My last unit to shoot is the Onager Dunecrawler with Icarus Array. It's going to fire everything bar its Cognis Stubber into the Daka Jet. The Cognis Stubber is going to go into the mech gun. So we'll start with the Cognis Stubber this time. This one hitting on 3s. For all hits. Winding on 5s. For 1 on the Cognis. It's no minus.
No minus on 5s. No luck.
It takes another wind. So the Icarus Array is 4 shots. It gets +1 to hit because it's shooting at a flyer. So it's hitting on 2s. For 2 misses, which is unfortunate. Strength 7, so 3s. For 1 of. I will CP that. To make it 2 of at -1.
2 of at -1. I believe that takes me up to a 5. Both of.
4 damage in total going through.
Yeah, shite.
The Gatling Rocket on heavy 5s. So it's each time this weapon is made against the thing, it adds 1 to the thing attack profile as well. So it's hitting on 2s with the Gatling Rocket. For all but 1. These are strength 6, it's toughness 6, so it's 4s. For 1 of at -2.
1 of -2, 6 up. No luck.
It's just 1 damage. And then we've got the heavy Daedalus missile launcher, which hits on a 2 as well because it's shooting at an aircraft. It hits, it's strength 7, so wounded on a 3. It wounds at -3.
Go ahead.
D6 damage.
Dead.
For 3. Dead. He does
And an explosion.
Phenomenal.
I need to double check something. Right.
Duncan's going to use this stratagem. Kareen. If we get a focus on that. Yeah. Basically, if something is confirmed to explode, he gets to move it 6 inches away. But yeah.
It's only 1 CP since it's not a
CP.
wagon or Titanic. Moving it 6 inches this way is enough to make it not within 6 inches of anything.
Yeah. Which is fair. because that would have been quite a catastrophic explosion.
It's been horrible.
But yeah, so that is it for my turn 1. There is nothing left to do, but turn over to
morale.
Duncan for morale. So would you like to start with your morale tests?
I'll start over here.
Storm Boys.
Storm Boys, I assume they have the same leadership as every other boy that they do. Looking for lost 3. On a 5 or higher they run.
Oh well, that's one of them. You have to roll for the other on a 1 or a 2.
1 or 2.
He's fine. He's sticking
Fine.
around. You got these boys over here.
These ones back here lost 1. Yeah, no, they're fine because they have a leadership of 7 in the front. Grots lost 1 as well.
Yep.
So on a 4 or a 5.
Yep.
4, 5, or 6 they run.
They're fine. And these boys here, they could have done with that one.
They could have done with that one.
They're running away. And on a 1 or a 2 for the...
Just a 1, actually. They ignore combat attrition modifier. Gaskell.
Cool. So just a 1. He's fine. He's sticking around. He's a brave little boy, that one.
Oh.
And there we go. That's it for my turn 1. We will be over to turn 2 for Duncan.
One hell of a turn 1.
I didn't score any of my cards. I started defending my Stronghold, but it's the end of Duncan's turn that I'll get it. I didn't get to the tempted target, and I didn't get to extend battle lanes. But as the way turn 1 went, I think I might ditch that and that. Because I think I might get better cards at the start of my next phase.
Righty-ho. Cards for command phase. Let's see what we're getting. Right. Okay. Raising banners.
Yep.
Okay, sure.
Get an objective and raise a banner.
Blood and guts.
That's a good one for you if you get into combat.
If I get into combat, yes. And the last one.
Secure no man's land.
Yeah, okay.
Control 2 or more objectives in no man's land.
So both of them.
Yes, you have to control the one there and the one up on the platform.
I can do that.
Yeah, not impossible.
Not impossible at all.
Some pretty good cards. We'll be back in the command phase.
Sure. No wine to be had, not in range, and my only thing that I wanted to speed war, because Gaskell does both, is now dead. But these boys just around here, I upgraded them to be mad boys before, and now that it's becoming really relevant, I rolled for it at the start of the battle round. They got the second one, I believe it's Rash? Probably should have this up. No, Inspired. They can... No, not Inspired at all, it's Frenzied. +1 strength to their melee attacks. Probably won't turn up, but it's there anyway.
But it's there.
Cool.
Yep.
End of movement phase. I can't bring in my Storm Boy because it's only turn 1. But what I would like to do is I would like to raise the banner on that objective with that Storm Boy.
Cool.
He doesn't have OBSEC, but he does have the infantry keyword, so he can do so.
Okay.
So long as he remains alive until the end of my turn, I score that secondary.
Yep. Duncan did also advance up that squad of boys and the squad of mad boys, and he moved up his grots. And he moved up that boy onto that objective. And he moved up Gaz.
Talking of objectives, time to do the psychic phase.
Oh yeah, let's do that now.
Alright. You want to do yours first? Or?
Yep, so engines here. Nada. Dominus. Takes a wound. Onager, nothing.
Right. Mech gun. Fine. Solo boy. Fine. Storm boy. Fine. I think that's everything.
Probably. Yeah, should be.
Well, these boys might be on it. I'll double check that. Right, so both Makari and these boys are technically in range, so for the boys, they're fine.
Yep.
Makari, not fine.
Takes a wind. Ah well. All good. And we will be back at the start of the shooting phase.
Right, Makari does get his wound shrug. I did forget about that. It's on a 6. Blimey, okay.
He shrugs it. And he shrugs it.
Yay! Righty-ho, starting with the mech gun, I'm going to pop it into these Cataphront Destroyers?
Yeah.
Cataphront Destroyers. Bubble Chucker, need to find what it is. 3, that's its anti-tank mode.
Well, that's handy.
Yay! 1 shot on 4s. Do it over here. Yay!
It's a 4.
Strength is 10.
I'll double check their toughness. They are toughness 5.
Great. On 2s.
Yes.
There we are.
Cool.
AP is -4.
They don't get a save.
Cool. How many wounds do they have?
3 wounds apiece.
1 dies.
1's dead. Cool.
It's a D3 plus 3, didn't need to roll for it.
Yep.
And next we got Gazgal. Gonna pop everything he can into the robots since they're the only thing he can see.
Makes sense. Makes sense.
For all 16 of his bullets.
16 bullets. What strength we got on those bad boys?
Nothing. Barely anything. They're
Cool.
strength 5.
Sweet. Toughness 7.
On 5s.
Hit on 5s. Very much a cocked dice. I
Yeah.
re-roll that one.
Oh, wonderful.
Excellent.
2, 4, 7.
Excellent.
These. Wounding on 5s again. Got 3 of.
Nice.
AP is -1.
AP -1. The Castellan robots have got 3 out save, so 4 ups. I take 3 wounds.
Fair enough.
They have 7 wounds each, so one has 4 remaining. And that's the end of the orc shooting. We have charging now.
Yes, we do.
And only 1 charge.
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Excellent. Would you like to charge?
Yes. I would like to charge.
I would like to Overwatch.
Yeah.
I'll get my dice ready and we'll do some Overwatch. So, I'm going to fire my Overwatch. So we've got 12 shots from the Castellan Phosphorus Blaster and 6 from the heavy Phosphorus Blasters on both of them. The purple is the heavy, the yellow is the Castellan. We got some 6s, not a lot, just the 3 on the little bins. They are strength 6, Gazgal is toughness 7.
That he gets.
Yep, so on 5s. For 2 of it, -1.
2 of it -1. That's a 3 up save, I believe.
Excellent.
There it is. 1 goes through.
2 damage.
Great.
And then the charge.
And the charge. What did we say it was? A 7
7-inch rerollable.
For not a 7.
Not a 7.
Not a 7.
Oh dear.
You suck, sir.
Dear, oh dear, oh dear. At least he can only lose 4 damage a phase. He has lost 2 now, but he can't die next turn, so.
Well, he can.
He's got 12 wounds.
Yeah.
Can't die.
Charge. Do you not have any charge damage, like battering rams or such?
No.
Really?
No, I really don't think so.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, we'll be back for my turn 2.
Wait, I might have to make morale.
Do you have to make morale again?
Maybe. Oh, I know. No, I didn't lose anything.
No, you didn't lose anything. No, you're fine.
Did you? Or
No.
No, the leadership's fine.
The leadership's fine, yeah. Anyway, yeah, cool.
Right, so end of turn. I did raise the banner since my Storm Boy's still alive, so that one's good. Didn't get any blood and guts since we're not in melee yet, but I will keep that one since that'll be fun. And I think I secured No Man's Land.
You did. You have the guy on there, and the dude on there, and you secured No Man's Land.
Fantastic.
So you're 10 points. Cool. So at the start of the turn, direct assault comes into play. I only control 1, so I get 4 victory points for that, and that's it. Every battle round part hasn't come into play yet because we haven't done anything to do with objective markers yet. So hopefully that will come into play this turn. Oh wait, no, they did. So last turn actually, it's every battle round. So yeah, at the start of each player's turn, this player scored 2 victory points to satisfy at least one of the following. Oh, it's the start of it. The end of each other's turn, not the start. So they control at least one objective marker they did not control, and they destroy at least one enemy. That one doesn't apply, but you do get 2 victory points for that. So you're actually on 12 victory points for the Orks.
Fantastic.
And I am on 4 victory points at the start of my phase. We'll see if we can get more points by the end of it. I scored that at the end of my turn, so I get 3 new cards. At the end of Duncan's turn even. So I get 3 new cards. So first off is behind enemy lines. Don't think that's going to happen anytime soon. Blood and Guts. Storm hostile objective. None of those are really achievable. I am going to spend a CP, however, and get rid of Blood and Guts because I am not getting into combat with Orks. You might want me to, I'm not going to.
Please.
No prisoners.
Oh.
Keep a kill tally of enemy models destroyed. I have to score, at this level, I have to hit 15 kill tallies to get that one. That is achievable.
Just 1 kill per one tally per model.
Yeah, 1 tally per model, which is doable.
and we'll get to my turn 2. So for the command phase, I'm going to go with the Benediction of the Omnissiah, which lets me reroll 1 hit, 1 wound, and 1 damage whenever a unit shoots. I'm going to go with Bulwark Imperative on these guys to improve their save. His ability for the biochemical aggression is going to go onto them again, so 6 is automatically wound, and the other effect that he's got doesn't really affect anything else that's within range of him, so I'll just leave that. The Remnant of the Titanomancer. So that's it for my command phase. Part of the psychic phase, my movement went nowhere, so we stayed where we were. In fact, we might actually move one thing. We'll move these guys up closer.
Oh, thank you.
They have 8-inch movement, so we'll come up closer. I'm planning on charging you, mate. It's not a thing. So we're going to do the psychic phase, which is rolling for damage on units. So on my engine seer, nothing. My Tech Priest takes another one, and my Onager takes one this time. So
on my hand, Stormboy Knob takes 1. This knob over here doesn't take 1. Makari takes 1. Then the boys doesn't take 1. Makari can possibly shrug.
He does.
Does.
Excellent.
Is it that boy that took 1?
No, it was the other one.
The other one. Okay. And Mech Gun. It's fine.
Excellent. And that's it for the psychic phase shenanigans with the booby-trapped objectives. I did Master Machines to heal the wound that he took last time in the psychic phase off him, so he's on 1 wound, the Honour's on 1 wound, and everybody else is fine. To start my shooting phase, I'm going to fire all my shots from my Rangers into that one Stormboy over there. I want him off the objective because it gets me victory points and robs Duncan with some victory points.
It does seem a bit excessive.
It is a bit excessive. 16 shots hitting on 3, 6 is auto wound. So we got 5 auto wins so far, and then this many winding on 5s for 2 more, so that's 7 at -1.
7 at -1.
Yes.
So it'll be taken to flats because he's in cover.
Yep. So 6 ups.
So I need to roll 7 6s to survive.
Yes.
Okay, there's not a 6 in there.
Excellent. He is very dead.
Yoink.
Excellent.
Right, how many VP does that get you?
It's just 2 at the moment. I'd have to have moved on to get the 3rd.
Mm-hmm.
So we will go with the Servitors next. They are going to do their plasma shots, not supercharged obviously, into the grots down here. So it's D6 shots. For only 3 shots, unfortunate. Hitting on 4s. For 2. Not supercharged, so no mortal wound. Mm-hmm. Strength 7, so on 2s. -2, so
cool.
toast. 2 dead grots.
Who have been turned into paste.
Pasty. And that's that for those servitors. The next Cataphrons are going to shoot 10 shots of their 15 into the mad boys at the back there. And the other guy is going to shoot his 5 shots into that lone knob. So hitting on 4s for not a lot, or 4 of. Winding on 4s for 3 of. Minus stuff.
Minus stuff takes me up to the wound shrug. How much damage?
So 1 apiece. So
1 apiece. Does it got AP of more than 1?
It does.
Okay, so 6 up wound shrugs. He dies.
Go. He is gone. And that was on the Mad Boys.
Ah.
That was the 10 shots.
Cool.
So 1 of them dies.
1 of them dies. 2 of them die because I rolled 1 6 and there was 3 of them.
Alright, fair enough. The 5 shots on the knob. Hitting on 4s. Just 2 of. And these are on 4s as well. For 2 of at -2, so 2 more wind shrugs.
2 die.
Okay, it's just the knob. It's just the
last
one.
he dies then.
He's dead. Cool, he is gone. And that's that Cataphrone pictures. My robots going to completely ignore Gaz and just shoot at the mad boys. So we get the 12 Phosphorus Blasters, cast on Phosphorus Blasters. Hitting on 4s. Miss. 4, 5 getting through. Enough to be winded on 3s. Ugh, for 2. -1, so these are on a wind shrug straight away.
Yep.
2 pair going through.
So for every 2 I make, I save an orc. Don't save any. 2 orcs die.
Now the heavy phosphorus. Heavy phosphorus. Hitting on 4s. For 2 of again. Not great. For 1 at -2 this one. So 1 damage.
Just 1 damage.
For shrugged. That is fine. That's the end of the cast lands. Large Dune Crawler is going to fire its Cognus Heavy into the Mad Boys over there, and its neutron laser up into the mech gun and try and shift it. I forgot the mech gun was D3 shots, not just 1, so I robbed myself of a couple of shots, but I've remembered now. It's still only 1, so that's fate paying me back for that. This is now winding on a 3 because he doesn't have his upgrades. So it fails to wind, so that's really fake going. Ha!
Fantastic.
The 4 Cognus shots, 3 hits, winded on 5s for 1 wound, no minus on the Mad Boys.
I finally get to make a save with them.
Yes,
No.
and fail it.
Damage.
Just a 1.
Just 1. No shrug.
Did not shrug, so that's another one gone.
Another 1 to your tally.
Cool, another one on my kill tally. It's not going to achieve it this turn, but you know, it is what it is.
You could if you charged me.
I could have a charge you, but I'm not going to. I might.
Why the shot?
That leaves this chap over here, the Larger Dune Crawler. He is going to fire everything he's got into that mech gun and try and shift it, because that's probably your most dangerous shooting unit left.
Yes.
So it's going to fire absolutely everything it's got, apart from its Cognus Heavy Stubber, which can't reach into that mech gun. So starting with the Icarus Array, hitting on 3s for 3 hits. Strength 7, so winded on 3s. For 1 at -1.
1 at -1 takes me to a 5. Oh,
Saves
no.
it.
Saves it.
So good. Saves on 6. We've got the Gatling Rocket
That'll be 6 up.
on 3s. For 2 of. Shooting phase has not gone that well this time. Winding on a 3. So 2 at -2.
Into the mech gun.
Mech gun, yep.
Yeah, it does. No, it has a 5 up save. I'm looking at the wrong one.
Cool. So, yep, so it's
Damage.
1 damage each.
1 damage each, so 2 damage.
So it's taking 2 damage. How many has it got left?
It has 2 left.
It has 2 left. So we get the Daedalus Rocket. Hits. Wounds on 3. It wounds. It's -3.
Yeah,
So straight through. So D6 damage for 6.
Ah, bugger.
Mech gun is toast.
Explosion, no explosion.
Does not explode. Wouldn't have been relevant anyway. That's another unit off the objective, which means Duncan only holds 1, which makes me happy. Yeah, so that is the end of my shooting. I shall see if I'll charge in a minute. Discretion is the better part of valor, so I'm not going to charge Duncan. I'm just going to let him come charge me so I can get another Overwatch in.
That infuriates me to no end.
And that means that's the end of my turn 2.
No, it's not. I have to make morale.
Oh yes, you do. Oh, it's the end of my turn 2. This is your part of my turn 2. Morale for me.
Right. How many these guys lose? 4?
4, yeah, there's 6 left.
No, there's 5 left.
So the last 5.
Lost 5. Leadership down to 2. On a 3 or higher, they run. Oh,
They're fine. All good.
The Grots lost 2, so on a on a 3 higher,
They
are
run.
fucked.
They run.
There's what? 6 of them left.
6 of them left. Yeah, 6. So they're not under half strength. So
Ones they run. Another one runs.
another one. That's good. And everybody else is fine.
Everyone else is dead.
Soon to be, yes. Yeah. Cool. We were back for Duncan's turn 2. Hey, that is your turn 2, isn't it?
Yeah.
Isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Right, keeping blood and guts because it's funny. Next one, capture enemy outpost. Okay.
There's a lot in the way.
Yeah, I'm aware. And the next one is defend Stronghold. Okay, that's
You can do that one.
yeah.
It's the one in your deployment zone. Is that not that one?
Yes, it is that one.
On top of the tower?
Yes,
You're not going to do that one either.
unless
You put your storm boys on it.
Yeah, I could do that one, I
Do that
suppose.
one. Yeah, that would get you some points. We also should mention at the start of your turn, you got 4 because you only control 1.
Mm-hmm.
You don't control 2. and
Wait,
you
no,
don't
I don't control any.
Oh no, you don't control it.
Oh,
Oh,
wait,
no,
do
you
I?
do. Macari's within 3 inches of that one. Yeah, you've got that one. You've got
controls
you've got 3 there. So you've got you get 1 for that.
Mm-hmm.
You don't control 2. You don't control more than me. So you only get 4 victory points for that.
Okay.
I should mention at my last turn I did achieve the 2 victory points for that, putting me to a grand total of 11. And Duncan is on 12, I believe.
I'm on 16 now with
16
his +4.
With the +4. Cool. So 16 versus 11.
Right, so command phase, nothing much else to do other than roar, because what else am I really going to do with my time? Speed WA doesn't really take effect since I have no vehicles or bikers left, but just the regular WA goes off, everything gets +1 attack and can advance and charge except Gazgul because he's not core. Or, well, no, he's a character, never mind, he can do it.
Fair. So WA has been declared and we'll be back after some movement.
Right, so for movement's sake, we got Gazgul and Makari moving up for a nice little conga line of justice and or Crumpin. Mad Boys moved up, just staying on the objective a bit more. I rolled the same Mad Boying stuff as them before, still +1 strength on charge. Advance the Grots back here, they're currently cowering in fear, like the cowards they are.
They are hiding in that building, holding that objective to defend Stronghold.
Advance the boys upwards, so they're hopefully on this objective.
They are indeed.
And drop my Storm Boys over in here for some nice charging action.
I'm going to state facts that you declared a WA, and one of your units fell back, and one of your units advanced onto an objective.
Technically, none of them fell back. They all advanced onto objectives and away from enemies.
Yeah, away from it. It didn't technically fall back in terms of the game, but they fell back away from me. I'm just saying it's uncharacteristically unorky for you. I like it. I respect it.
You see, the thing with that is, robots aren't any fun to fight. They don't scream.
True. There's not a lot of blood and a lot of guts with robots. Fair. Anyway, we shall do the whole psychic shenanigans in a moment. So, psychic nonsense. I have got my Dominus, takes nothing. My Engine Seer, takes nothing. My Onager, takes nothing.
Wonderful.
You have...
Mad Boys, take 1.
Cool.
Grots,
Take 1.
1. Boys, fine.
Fair.
Are my Storm Boys on the objective?
I
So.
don't think so, no.
Yeah.
Nah.
Cool. So,
Cool, that's it. So we got
are
one...
they within...
The bad boys are. The Grots are not.
I'm just checking to see if they're within 3 of Makari.
Probably, yeah, they are.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they get a shrug.
Shrug.
He's a shrug.
Nope.
No. So one's dead on there. One dead Grot. And we're all good. We'll be back at the start of the shooting. Start of what promises to be a very short shooting phase again.
Yeah.
We've got Storm Boys, they've got their 5 pistol shots shooting out of the Catafron Breachers.
Gonna slug you bastards. On 5s. For 1.
1. Wounding on a 5 again. Not so much.
Worth a shot.
That concludes the Storm Boys shooting.
And Gazgul.
Now time for the big man.
On 5s.
4 off? 5 off?
5 off, yeah.
5. 5 shotties going through.
Never lucky.
And 5s again.
Yep. No.
For none. Excellent. Then we've got the charge phase.
This is the fun part.
It is. We'll be back for that in a moment.
Okay, so in charge phase, gonna charge forward Makari and then Gazgul in that particular order, and then the Storm Boys up back into your little bike things.
Fair enough. Well, that'll be interesting. You know what? I said I was going to Overwatch on Makari. I might just Overwatch on the Breachers. Yeah, I'll do that instead. That'll be more fun. So, you can't fail there, so Makari and Gazgul are just both in.
Yay. Takes flag.
Can't fail. So they're in. Robots are a sacrifice. It'll be fine. We'll go for the D6 shots from these Breachers into the Storm Boys. Number of shots. Getting 8 shots. We can roll 8 6s. Come on.
Well, not supercharged because it's not needed. We got one. We'll CP one. No. It wounds.
Cool.
I believe that just melts one.
AP and damage.
Yep. One Stormboy dead. I should mention that I completely forgot my reroll hit and wound and stuff, but that's my fault. Would you like to roll your charge for your Stormboys?
I would. Needing a 9. That's
Getting
more
box
than a
cards.
9.
They are in.
Whee!
We'll be back for some crumping in a minute. Forgot my Cognus Flamers, didn't I? So I'm going to add those in. So these are Assault D6 plus 2. So a number of automatic hits for 7, 6. So 13 automatic hits. Mm-hmm. 2 more. 13. So these are strength 4, toughness 5. So 5s for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on your normal save.
6 on 6s.
6 on 6s.
They die.
Oh dear.
Seems a bit excessive.
I mean, they are fairly excessive like units. Starting the fight phase with Ghazghkull Thraka punching some robots.
Yep. With 7 attacks.
Yeah.
His Warlord trait gives him +1 wagons and another +1 for a total of 7 on 2s.
Cool.
Exploding 6s.
A lot of exploding 6s, but it is a 1 on 1 of them.
So
4 more.
6s adds 3.
That
4
was 4 6s.
4.
Yeah.
Strength is, what is that? 15.
Toughness 7, so on 2s.
For all of it.
Fair.
AP's -5.
Cool. There's no saves. They're just dead.
Yes. Did they explode?
I don't know. Maybe. Yes, they do explode.
Wonderful.
So, on 6s. Neither explode.
Oh.
It's fine. That's it for your turn 2. Shall we see if you did any cards?
Need to make morale first, I think.
Oh, I think you might.
Yeah.
On those guys. I think they only lost 1.
They
so.
lost 1, they're alright. They lost 1, so on 4s they run.
Oh yeah, I forgot about the Grots losing 1. Yeah, they run.
Oh, I'm going to insane bravery that one.
Fair. Fair.
I don't want them running.
And as for your cards,
Yep.
you did not capture that.
Did I get blood and guts?
You got 1. That's each time a unit, so you got 1 on that.
Ah, damn.
You did defend your stronghold.
Yes.
So, yep.
Kept running me out, push this one in your deployments.
Yeah. Do you want to bend that?
Bending that one.
Okay, that one's getting bend. And that's that. So you are up to 21.
Yes.
Excellent. So start of my turn 3. I'm keeping no prisoners, but I bend the other 2 because I wasn't doing them. Assassination, kill an enemy character. I don't think that's happening this turn. And grind them down, that's just kill more than Duncan can kill. I'm pretty sure I can do grind them down. I am going to pay 1 CP again to bend assassination, because I'm not going to kill Gaz this turn and I want to score some points. Area denial. Stop anything from being within the centre of the battlefield. If I can kill those boys on top of that building with my rangers, I should be able to do that. So yeah, we're back for my command phase. So we're going to go for my command phase. His ability to give them auto wounding 6s will go on them. I will do the heal, 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 so those wounds will peel off with Master of Machines. We are going to go for the Aggressor Imperative on these guys to improve their movement by 3, putting up to 9-inch movement, and I believe that is it for my command phase. End of my movement phase looks fairly similar, apart from those guys who are up there. They're bikers, so that's fine. So yeah, so they're going to shoot at those boys, but we got the Psychic phase to do first. So I'll start with mine. So for my Dominus, doesn't take any. For my Engine Seer, doesn't take any. And my Onager, doesn't take any.
Duncan, would you like to roll for your guys on objectives?
Sure.
So this squad of boys up top.
Squad of boys up top.
Take one. You've been really unlucky with this.
I'm well aware.
The Mad Boys, the Grots. Yeah.
They're fine. Mad Boys up.
Mad Boys take
Come
one too.
on!
I think it's time to put your dice in the bin, pal.
Or a Christmas present, I can't.
Oh, sad times. Yeah, so we'll be back for my shooting phase. Starting my shooting phase with my Cataphrone Destroyers. They did move, so they are getting a +1 to hit. So they are hitting on 5s, but hey, let's not hold it against them. And that's only 3 shots from the plasmas. So they'll be hitting on 5s for none.
The Flammers.
The Flammers, I need a good one on this one. D6 +2 for each of them. That's better. So 8 and 5, so that is a 13. Lots and lots of melty goodness.
If they were melty guns, we'd have a much different story.
Oh, if they were melty guns, you'd be toast.
No, I'm more afraid of Flammers.
Fair. Automatics on 5s. Oh, 5 in the windies. Not that many. Only 3. Only 3.
AP?
AP 0.
Oh, well, fantastic. Still kills 3 of them.
That's kind of what I hoped for. Yeah. So that concludes it for those breachers. Next part of the shooting phase, Skitarii Rangers are going to shoot all their shots into those boys up there.
Yep.
Hitting on 3s. Still a few. A bit. And then strength 4, so on 5s. For 1.
1. AP?
-1. So we got the arc rifle, but not within rapid fire rounds, so just 1-offs. Hits. I believe it wounds on a 3, because it's strength 6. Fails to wound. And the plasma for 2. Both hit. Wounding on 3s. 1 wound, -2. 1 -3, 1 2 damage. 1 damage. It's not supercharged. Cool. Annoying, they're still alive.
That does set you over the kill tally.
Does put me over my kill tally, so I get no prisoners. Yeah, we'll check some stuff and I'll shoot some more stuff in a minute. The Icarus Honored June Crawler is going to fire all its shots into those boys up top because I want them gone. Duncan's already on too many points, so I need him gone off that objective. Hitting on 3s, failing 2, strength 7, so failing both.
Snake eyes.
Snaky eyes. I get 5 from the Gatling rocket launcher for 3 of. Wounding on, I believe that's 4s. No, it's 3s because it's strength 6. So 1 of for -2. So yeah, that just kills 1.
Yep.
Then the Daedalus hits. Wounds, it's -3, so D6, so it just kills 1. The Cognus Heavy Stubber on 3s. 2 of 4, so both of, no minus.
Both of, no minus, 6 up saves.
Save both. Impressive. The next Dune Crawler, I'm going to put its Cognus up there and its neutron laser into the Mad Boys. So it's Cognus on 3s, all of, and then on 5s, come on, all of, for 2.
2 of.
2 of.
No AP?
No AP, no.
Save 1.
Fail 1, so 1 dies.
1 damage on the knob.
Fair, you start with the knob, sweet. We will do the neutron onto the Mad Boys. It's D3 shots for 2 shots on 3s. Both hit. Strength 12, so wounded on 2s. For both of at minus lots.
Minus lots.
Yeah, -4. D3 +3, so it just vaporizes 2.
Vaporizes 2, the knob's alive.
Cool. I'll check ranges on some other stuff, and I'll get back to you in a second. My Dominus is going to fire his Volkite Blaster into the remaining boys up there. So it's hitting on 2s for all of. Wounding on 3s, because it's strength 6. Any unmodified wound rolls of 6s inflict 2 mortal wounds. Give me some 6s. No, but it is 2 wounds. No minus.
No minus?
It's 2 damage each.
CP reroll.
Okay.
That was close.
They are toast.
Damn, and you get the VP.
Indeed. Now that just leaves these breachers here. They're going to fire all their shots into Glasgow because they can. Hopefully getting through. So auto wounding on 6s. No drop dice. So 1 auto wound and not a lot of hits. These will be wounding on 5s. So just 1 through.
1 through. AP.
Minus 2, I believe, on the big thing.
4 up invuln.
He passes on a 5. So that's it. That's it for shooting. We got morale on this chappie here.
No charges.
Oh, no charges. No, I'm not charging you.
Insane bravery.
Insane bravery. Okay, so he stays. Yeah. So that's it for my turn 3. I'll check my cards in a minute. So start of Duncan's turn 3 with the Orks. He has got 1, 2 and more than me. So he gets the full 12. Mm-hmm. We're going into his turn 3. So he's got his cards. So he's got Blood and Guts. He's done 1 on so far.
Feeling less confident about that
Got
one.
Bring It Down, so he's got to kill one of my onagers.
Oh, good God. I don't. Well, I have 1 CP to spend them, and I'll see.
And then deploy teleport. You have to be in my deployment zone to do that.
I'm CPing that one out.
Okay. Area
That's even
denial.
worse.
Fair. Cool. Yeah, no. Fair enough. Duncan was on 21 before this, so he's now up to 33. I am on 27, so there's only 5 points in it. And we're going to go into Duncan's movement and then psychic, and then shooting. So Duncan's movement is this. The Grots have stayed where they are, and the rest of his force has consolidated onto that objective. Just looking to play the objectives and keep the points going. This is your turn 3. I'll be going into my turn 4. Mm-hmm. So we'll do the psychic stuff just now.
Yep, go ahead.
So my Dominus doesn't take any. My Engine Seer does, and my Onager doesn't.
Cool. My Knob doesn't. Makari doesn't. Gaz doesn't. Grots don't.
Excellent. It's the first round you've not lost anyone from that.
Yay!
Whoop whoop.
Right.
And what is it for your shooting?
Shooting it's only Gaz.
Only guys.
He's within 18 of those things, right?
Yeah, he's within 18, yeah.
Cool, so that's the full battery.
Quick check. Gaz actually advanced, so he can't shoot, so there will be no shooting this turn. So it will just go straight into my turn 4.
Yeah.
Okie doke.
Right, cards. I score area denial by some fluke. I'm going to get rid of these 2 since I might as well.
Yep.
Even though I've already scored Blood and Guts once, but there's no... I've got nothing.
Just objectively. My cards, because Duncan didn't do any damage to me, I do score grind them down. So that puts me up 5. So there's still 5 points in it going into my turn 4. Start of my turn 4. I've got Bring It Down, which is kill Gaz. Deploy Teleport Homer, which is in enemy deployment zone. I mean, it's not impossible, but I'm not going to be able to do that. And Hold the Line, which basically makes sure there's nothing within 3 inches of my thingy at the end of my turn. That only at the end of the opponent's next turn. So Duncan could rage up the field and try and do that, but I don't see him doing it because he's trying to stay on objectives and score as much as he can. I am going to CP this away and draw another one, which is Secure No Man's Land, which is not doing that either this turn. So cards haven't been favourable to me, but I can do Hold the Line. We'll see what happens in my movement and shooting phase. Command phase shenanigans. We're going to go with the Chant of the Remorseless Fist. Not that it's going to make a blind bit of difference. And we're going to do the Conqueror Imperative, which will improve... No, that was the other one. Yeah. Conqueror Imperative on these guys as well, improving their weapon skill by 1. And the Dominus is going to put the auto 6s on those guys.
Planning on brawling, are we?
No, but I've got nothing else to do because none of my stuff makes a difference, so that's what I'm doing. At the end of my movement, nothing else moved, just my little boys up here advanced up onto here. They got 5, so they got up and back down, and they're sitting on that objective, so it ties us for objectives. Yeah, it's going to be an interesting battle turn to see if I can try and shoot the boy off and Makari and try and make him fail an invul, and see if I can do some wounds to Gaz. We'll see what happens. So the psychic phase, so we've got, also in command phase, I've done the master machines thing to clink off that wound. Psychic, nothing on the engine seer, nothing on the Dominus, 1 on the Onager.
As for me, Knob is fine, Akari is fine, Gaz is fine, Grots.
Grots take 1. That could be costly.
It's very costly.
Yep, so we'll be back with my shooting. Starting my shooting off with my Dominus. He's going to fire his Volkite Blaster. There's 3 shots hitting on 2s. They all hit into that lone boy over there. These will be wounding on 3s, but any 6s are mortal wounds in addition. 2 mortal wounds in addition. There is a 6. He is toast.
Wound truck.
Oh yeah, he does get with all this. There is 3 wounds and is 2 mortals. So
if I make 3 wounds and 2 mortals.
Yeah.
For 5.
Yeah.
Right, so I need to make 4 of these.
Yeah.
Please. Damn.
He's toast. Goodbye, boy. And that's the Dominus done shooting. So these Cataphren are going to fire all their 15 shots into Makari. Auto wounding on 6s to hit. Wounding on 3, hitting on 3s. 4s even. So no 6s. We do get 4 through. These will be wounding on 3s. For all 3. So he's on his 2 up invul, so do these individually.
Of course, first one is fine. Second one is fine. Third one is fine. And last one is fucked. Come on, you had one job, Makari.
Yeah, it's fine. It's only what? It's only 1 damage. Unless his save is high.
No, his save's a 6.
Fair. So it's just 1 damage, but he doesn't get his 2 ups anymore. Which is nice.
Yep.
I will have a check and see where we are next. So the Phosphorus Blasters from them actually I forgot about. So they've got 3 shots from their Phosphorus Blasters, so just out with 12. These are hitting on 4s. 2 hits, strength 5, so wounded on 3s. For 1 wound on Makari, -1.
-1 damage.
Just the 1.
Just the 1, he's down to 2.
Excellent. Squad of Rangers here. They're going to split their fire. 8 shots from the galvanic rifles and the arc rifle into Makari over there. So hitting on 3s. That's a lot of misses. It's 4 hits. Strength 4, toughness 3, so on 3s. For 1 of at -1.
1 of it -1 damage.
Just 1.
Just 1.
The arc rifle hits. The arc rifle wounds, so that is -2 on that.
1 damage.
So he is.
Any damage?
It's D3.
Dealt.
Roll for a stat. Yes, that was just 1. Yeah.
Dealt.
He's dead. Makari's dead, and the other 8 shots from the galvanic rifles into Gaz and the plasma caliber as well.
You get the points from direct assault as well for killing something on an objective.
Excellente. Just 3 hits from that one on Gaz. On 5s. For 1 at -1 on Gaz.
1 at -1 on Gaz is on 3s.
Yep.
He's fine.
And the plasma caliber, I'm going to supercharge it because reasons. On 3s. Fail 1 but no mortal wounds. Wounding on 3 because it's strength 8. Hits
-3, 2 damage.
3, 4 up invuln.
He's fine. He's all good. Then we'll be back to... Well, I'll just do it just now. The Neutron Laser and the Cognos Heavy Stubber at Gaz. Try and take these 4 wounds. D3 shots for 1 shot. It hits. It wounds. -4.
4 up invuln. He's not fine.
D3 +3, so minimum 4 damage. He takes 4 because he can't take any more. And there's no point shooting anything else at Gaz because he can't take any more damage. So that concludes this turn.
I need to make morale for the grots.
You need to make morale for the grots. This could be key.
Please. Shit.
You fail. There's 3 left.
2 left.
2 left. So on 1s and 2s they go away.
Come on. Oh, thank God.
1 is fine, 1 is gone. So I do not secure no man's land. I did not do that. I will do hold the line because there's only Gaz left, but that will be the end of my next.
There's still a grot left.
I'm going to ditch these 2 if I do get a turn 5. For direct assault, I do get another 2 victory points, which takes me above Duncan by 1. Duncan will get his next turn. He will score 8.
8 off that.
Doesn't control me. So it goes up to 8. So he is 7 ahead of me as it stands. We'll see what his cards do.
First one. Investigate site. Okay. Alright.
You have to hold within 6 of the centre of the battlefield.
Never mind. Grind them, never mind. And come on.
Storm hostile objective.
Yeah.
Yeah, none of those cards are going to work for you.
CPing one of them because it's the only chance I have.
Putting you down to 0 CP.
Again. Come on.
Battlefield supremacy. You
God.
cannot physically do that because you don't have enough units.
I literally only have 2 models left.
Duncan cannot do any of these.
Ah, right.
Unless... I don't think you can do any of these. So there you put 7 ahead of me. Unless by some... I mean, you could shoot and try and kill a unit. It might be achievable to kill one thing. But I could probably... I can't kill Gaz next turn. So I don't know.
The closest thing I could do, in theory, is pop one of these guys.
Yep. But within range of...
Is that one in range of Lookout, sir?
He's within range of those guys.
Yeah, I suppose so.
So, yeah.
Yeah, there's no way I can physically come back from that.
No, because it goes to my turn. I go 1 above. I'll draw my cards to see what my cards would have been. It doesn't make much of a difference for Duncan and the kind of like what he would do. Battlefield supremacy, I won't be able to do that. No retreat, no surrender, I can do that. Not fail a morale test, not fall back, not start a move within. Yep, would be able to do that. And overwhelming firepower, kill 2 things. I won't be able to do that, but I would get 5, which would put me 6 above Duncan.
Then I would get 8 to go 2 above you.
If you got the turn, yeah. You might not.
I'm assuming that guy didn't die.
Because I would shoot. Yeah. Considering it's the CP on him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I'm happy to concede that.
Yeah, we can see that.
Annoying because I was ahead.
Yeah, it is annoying. It is annoying.
It's what happens.
Yeah. So that is the end of the battle. I went on VP, and I have a fair stack of stuff left. But yeah,
Bloody close game though.
It was very close, very good. Well done. We'll see you for the wrap up. Sorry.
No, it's fine.
It was really close. It was so close.
Surprisingly close.
It was very much. I mean, I think mathematically we worked it out, but it was pretty close to being done. If I ditched my cards, I don't know. It would have been very, very close. It was a very unfair battle on you.
It wasn't.
I mean, the cards wise at the start thing, you did really well.
Mortals I suffered.
A lot of mortals you lost in the psychic shenanigans for not having any psychers either.
Yeah.
The psychic phase was very costly
How
for
many
you.
wounds was that? Was it 6?
I think you lost 6 models to the thingy you shrugged to, so it was 8 in total. Really unfair for that, and it caused you to morale test a couple of times and lost a couple of guys that way. That was unfair. I think the mechanics of that game did more to you than... I mean, I shot a lot of you, but like the mechanics...
You shot more than the mechanics did.
Yeah, but the mechanics did do a lot to you.
Yeah.
It was unfair.
It's what happens.
It happens, but it was very, very close. It was a very good battle.
Oh, absolutely.
Well
Very
done,
good.
very well played. I'd like to direct you guys to the links below. If you could go check out our affiliates and our sponsors, that would be superb. If you could go and have a look at our Patreon as well, that would be super good of you. It would be so nice if you go and check us out on our Patreon. It helps support the channel. It helps us keep this quality battle reports going. It lets me do it full time. If we can get to that, that would be great. But I mean, it's only £2 a month. It's not a lot.
Helps us fund our secret projects that we're working
It
on.
does. It helps us get more armies for the channel. If you would consider doing it, it would be a great help to all of us. We thank you very much. Hope you guys take care, stay safe, and enjoyed that. And we'll see you on the next one.
Aye, have a good one.
War Drum Bat Rips, the sounds of war.